Hey, take my hand again. Take my plant. Take my plant. Take my hand again. Take my plant. Read about it. Least is easy. Heavy clouded. People easy. Like my step. No thanks. I'm impressed. Okay. I digress. Through my chest. Try my best, but you choose Simon says. Until you wanna say you run away. Till then I'm a silent sage. Light the way with marijuana haze. Hit a lot of pain, had a lot of weight. Ain't know how to talk about it. Kept shit for the hideaway. I felt safe knowing hiding places. Self-hate wear a lot of faces. Self-hate got a lot of hugs. Self-hate got a lot of patience. Self-hate got arranged with Dr. Strangers in some Cabo basements. I'm highly favored. If you try to bet on me, you'll see the odds are tapered. Get some good teeth movement. I was in the me movement. I don't feel bad about it, no. I just wanna be included. Now I know it's in tune with everything you need in tune with. I don't let it go to head, that's the older legend. I don't feel stupid. My life built synagogue. I make shit fall from the fucking sky. I make money grow on trees. I make y'all ponder why y'all never go and touch the Z. I understand it's much implied. Why the fuck can y'all fuck with me? Why can't y'all fucking see? Light got you on a fucking leash. You try living like a leash. Now you're stuck living on a knee. Caught up in the king of disrespect. Should've seen how I summoned me. Summer breeze in a short effect. Yeah, now I gotta pump some keys. Yeah, now I got my lungs squeezing. Lush reason, trust we can do this. I make me music. I make we music. I make we I make theme music. I make squeak. I make we music. I think we do this. I say we tune this. I say we do this. I say we do. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hey, ooh, ooh, ooh. Hey, ooh, hi. Ooh, hi. Hey.
Yeah, just said a prayer for all of my enemies. Could see the value in things that give them security is all in jeopardy. I took on training in yin yang. I just been balancing energy. I know that you gon' remember me. All that I taught you is stored in your memory. Watching the matrix break. My mind used to be a prison. I done made a great escape. I found relief and release and peace, and that been my saving grace. Now I've been playing for keeps. They keep trying to change the pace. It's only one me, it's only one you. Nobody could take your place. Watching social media become the norm in the media. Got you moving like a clown now, you a local comedian. Hardly doing what you like, you only one likes, you hoping they seeing it. Lying in hopes they believe in it, all in your stories, you know that it's corny, but you get the validation from attention. You got options, DM popping, but when it come to real, I'm who you mention. When another plan, they went offensive. They don't understand, so they defensive. I think they need to go open their chakras. I think they need to go focus their senses, hoping you meant it, cause you'll never get that me again. I'm just the type of force that you won't see again. Think you be better off, go ahead, be it then. I gave you blind faith, wasn't seeing it. I was in flow state, you ain't see them in. Know your role fake and you don't want to see me when I gave the truth to you when you seen it. And shouldn't be news to you, this ain't seeing it. Man in the mirror is who I'm competing with. Succeeding and focus on self now, Leo, so you know I'm coming with fire. Just watching haters have a meltdown. Come to the fame, they let it be sire. So they soul is on sale now. Is Flo retired or is he just quiet? They can hardly even tell now.
You are watching a master.
Heard you looking for me, you needed some more inspiration, but I'm busy working on this mastery. A different class and league, I got the information to deliver something that I'm never done with. No oppressors hunting for my liberation. No consideration for the way I made it through the matrix. I ain't do no
with this time and I'm on. Can't fuck with this rhyme and I'm on. Seen them talk, now all of them gone. Seen that dog, I gave it a bone. They like, what is he on? On God, all you my sons. On God, I kill you for fun. On God, there can only be one. Call me Unc now, watch me walk it out. It's on sight, we blast, not talk it out. Kill you goofies, fuckers you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you talking about. 26-year-old dropout. Made 6 figures when I clocked out. Mama said, get my degree, got that with a breeze. Now I rock with my cock out.
Put it on God, put it on Jesus, put it on Yah, put it on Bezel, put it on Allah, put it on Reason, put it on I, put it on We, put it on God, put it on Shiva, put it on Ra, put it on Edith. See the facade and I leave it. Death isn't one, it'll come in a 3.
Another soul I'm out here slaying. Another body out there decaying. Another false god y'all obeying. Another lie getting paraded. Live the truth, watch me demonstrate it. Showed you love even though you hate it. Know the day that your death is faded. I'll make sure that I never say it. Really, I'm not the one to play with. When I knock on that door, it's time to let go. Just give me your soul. I sever that cord, you lose the control. I'm racking up spirits, they racking up dough. Dealing that piece on the low. I cheat on my goals, my words really go. Got more than enough, but it's time to get more.
Put it on God, put it on Jesus, put it on Yah, put it on Bezel, put it on Allah, put it on Reason, put it on I, put it on We, put it on God, put it on Shiva, put it on Ra, put it on Eve. Facade and I leave it. Death isn't one, it'll come in a 3. Please just
call me Unc now, watch me walk it out. It's on sight, we blast, not talk it out. Kill you goofies, fuckers you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you talk about. 34-year-old tapped in. Driver's seat, I'm strapped in. Serving all over your lane, I must be insane.
Hey.
Dying, I'm laughing.
put it on God, put it on Jesus, put it on Yah, put it on Bezel, put it on Allah, put it on Reason, put it on I, put it on We, put it on God, put it on Shiva, put it on Ra, put it on Edith. See the facade and I leave it. Death isn't one, it'll come in a 3.
Can't fuck with this time and I'm on. Can't fuck with this rhyme and I'm on. Seen them talk, now all of them gone. Seen that dog, I gave it a bone. They like, what is he on? On God, all you my sons. On God, I kill you for fun. On God, it can only be. Ooh, we back. What it do, what it is. Ooh, we back. Welcome to your full moon in Gemini ceremony, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for joining us. Make sure you hit that like button on your way in or on your way out. And yeah, we're going to break down the magic at play, my friends. And concerning said magic, as you can see, we are in the midst of the full moon. In fact, let me update this right now, and you will see that, I was off by a few minutes. I should have done this at like 3. But basically, we are about a degree away from this full moon. And I would say less than 60 minutes. So, yep. Classic mixtapes. Yep. Yeah, guys, we have reached 180 degrees of breakthrough. This is going to now spur into the week ahead from 180 to 270 degrees. That's what's going to look like the moon in Virgo. And then from 270 degrees back to 0 as we activate this new moon. So we're going to talk about, of course, the process of going from full moon in Gemini to new moon in Sagittarius. We will reconvene for the new moon in Sag ceremony, where we will be activating this new vision, this new perspective. And so what this full moon is doing right now is it is giving us a true alignment with this emerging vision that we're getting ready to break through. Especially, it's happening. It is definitely happening. And you're going to look forward to amazing change, especially with the T-square we're being made to Saturn, Neptune, and most specifically, look at the nodes. This is a full moon that is directly squaring the 13-degree north and south node in Pisces and Virgo. So please understand that this is a portal we're stepping through. And with the square to the nodes, the alignment of where our beliefs are taking us and what we're meant to believe. Using behavioral patterns 3 months ago, we have adjusted and shifted and initiated in order to break through these beliefs. This is going to align you to be at the right place at the right time. And I think you can look forward to, over the next 2 weeks, everything with Saturn and Pisces changing to point you on the trajectory to where you need to be. All right. And once again, can you admire this with me? Like, look at this. Let me push this over an hour. We have an exact 13-degree grand cross. Immutable, even though the north node is the shadow of the moon, there's no north node flying out in the sky. So it's really based off of, I think, angles with the sun and the moon. Like, it's not an actual planet or like a whatnot. I'm still going to count it as part of this grand cross, because now with the square of the nodes, destiny, even though some people don't see the north node as destiny, the dragon's head, right? North node for some people, I guess in its truest sense, is the desire that you can't really get over, right? The thing that insatiates your hunger. I'm going to just call it destiny, because I do see it as that as well. Destiny linking with karma and transcendence with Neptune. There's a fated nature with which this is going to now break through your perspective and vision. And I think you're going to be seeing more and more victory coming forward. Now, the purpose of this full moon is not that dissimilar from adjusting your perspective. So if I put this camera here, right? If I kind of like, if I kind of put the camera out of focus, right? What the camera is going to do is it's going to adjust its focus. I don't know entirely how to manipulate that. Like, I don't know how to get the camera blurry. But basically, from the new moon in Scorpio up until now, what happened was the moon, of course, went through Pisces. And that was before coming out of Scorpio, it was in Sag. So the moon in Sag and the moon in Pisces is that process of your camera coming into focus. You know how, like, you want to focus a camera? Oh my God, that's crazy. There we go. Did you see it get clear? You saw it get clear? Boom. So look. That's the moon in Pisces. You see how, like, my face is blurry? This is the part where, like, your perspective in focusing on something is getting blurry to adjust. And then, of course, we have this full moon in Gemini, and look at the magic. Look at the magic. This is where now, boom, it has adjusted. Okay, I want to show you again. See how it's blurry? And now the camera is focusing, right? It's focusing. I'm moving around too much. Autofocus. There we go. You see that? You see that? All right. So look. So the moon goes from Pisces, and then coming into Gemini, what we see is a true focus, baby. Okay. And as you can see, the camera is working to now autofocus on where my face is, so that we can not only adjust focus, but now you can see me truly and clearly. I think that is, of course, the best way to explain mutable transits, but especially with Sagittarius of vision. So now we had to last week adjust our beliefs. And in squaring our beliefs with our vision, it got a little, it's like, does what I believe match what I see myself as sexy, but do I really believe I'm sexy? And now the moon in Gemini is you truly seeing how sexy you are. It's true focus. That's what this alignment is. Okay. So relative to said alignment, what this is doing is it's not only truly focusing your vision, it is enabling you to understand, moon, what Gemini you are seeing, Sagittarius. All right. And the moon that opposes Venus, Mars, this is also going to, through the oppositions, adjust your perspective relative to what actions you're taking and how you're polishing your relationships with other people. Okay, split the deck, got the world. So looking forward to major completion too. Okay, now that we have this true focus coming in the next week, the moon in Virgo is going to analyze how critically we are breaking down the practical understanding of said focus, meaning it's going to be much realer. And as you can see, Mercury is going to cross the Uranus threshold and go into Sagittarius, which is going to elevate our brain processing to higher levels of meaning and understanding. Okay. Ooh, 2344. I didn't even mean to do that. So that being said, okay, let's talk about this full moon in Gemini. First of all, I have a piece of paper. If you remember the ceremony 2 weeks ago, I told you to hold a vision in your mind's eye. Okay, we're activating this new moon in Scorpio at the end, opposite Uranus, this unconventional breakthrough of taking unique new directions. The vision that you've held, the vision that has activated and through last week with the moon in Pisces has integrated. Now those seeds have broken through the ground and we're ready to harvest these initial seeds from 2 weeks ago. So you can do this in your head or you can write it down. I'm wearing red. Got red shorts. I'm wearing red. I got a red pen. It's Sagittarius season. I'm going to get some lotion. Yo. Somewhere Virgo was like, brush your beard. Yup, I gotta have the e-bike in the back. Shout out to the fam who helped me cop that. Damn, still ashy, right? I heard some of Virgo saying, brush your beard. I mean, get rid of the ash. There you go. See? Still ashy. Yo, ain't that, how many of you use lotion and you still ashy? That's crazy. I feel like I was born for this ashy shit. But there we go. There we go. Slightly less ashy now. He said, damn, still ashy. All right. So with that being said, okay. Yup, it was you. It was you. Okay, Virgo, Sun, Aqua, Moon. I see you. So yeah. That's interesting. I want to research that. I definitely want to research that. And I can't wait to go to that stage of astrology where we could do case studies and just start running analytics. Shea butter and cocoa butter melted together. I like that. Wait a minute. Hold on. That's crazy. How did you know? Coconut oil. It's not shea butter, but it is coconut. Screw it. Whew. All right, y'all. So, yep. In fact, hold on. All right, if that's the case, hold on. Yeah, I gotta put castor off. I forgot. I just like to keep my shit dusty and scraggly. Cut it all off, be clean AF for like a week, and then go back to the scraggly life. I like that duality. I just like looking like a ruffian, but I might as well start grooming. Thank you, Mean 105. Let me just spend the rest of the time doing this. No, baby, get the unrefined raw stuff. Oh, I feel you. I feel you. Okay. Woo! Put the lotion in the basket. So, what I want you to do relative to this vision, and relative to this vision, this is everything you see you're creating. Let your visual apparatus be the creation portal through your higher mind's eye that casts this into your reality. And we know that words are spelling. Yep, y'all come as y'all are. You know it. And the cat moon don't give. Yep. How many pull-ups these days? I fell off. I only just started working out again. I know I've been saying this over and over. I started working out again yesterday, and I only did 2. I'm still at 2. But I woke up at like 8. Went to sleep at like 2. Woke up at 8. Had to take a cold shower. The AC isn't even warm, so I'm just having to brace it in. But we locking back in. I want to turn that 2 into a 4. Push-ups, I do like 10 and then 10, but I could probably definitely do like 50. I could do like 30, 50. I could probably do it 30 in one sitting and then probably do 20 later. But like, yeah, that being said, you feel me? I might have to do some push-ups at the end. You smoke before working out? So I've noticed that waiting till after helps energy. So I haven't been smoking for the past few days, but so I don't really mix that personally though. Whenever I do smoke before I work out, I hit that shit. Like, so waiting till after, I wouldn't mind doing that. But if I ever get high before a workout, I actually finish my workout. Like when I'm not high, I just don't even feel like it. I'm just like, I can get lazy when I'm high. I'm focused. That's the only. It's so funny. I don't even consider myself functional when I'm high, but when it comes to working out, I can lock. It's so weird. I guess not as much, but yeah. Relative to your vision, right? The AC isn't even warm. It's just like, what the heck is it? I'm putting it on 90 degrees. It's not even hot. I think my water heater is something more focused. Amen. So that being said, right? And I'm not necessarily quitting. I'm just taking a, nice little tolerance break, saving money. But that being said, now that no smoking until you finish, yeah, I mean, regardless, it'll be dope. Basically, yep, chill up, some pull-ups. What we're gonna do for this ritual, right, is now that you spent the past 2 weeks developing your vision, okay? Your vision meaning who you see yourself to be. I didn't know that. Smoking helps bring your body more oxygen in. But basically, you know what I mean? What is the word? What are the words? What is the sentence? But you can have at least one magic word that encapsulates your vision. So that means when you write the word down and when you say that word, it evokes your vision. You're going to write that on this paper right now. Now, I'm going to give you the instructions of this ritual. Since when, right? I'm going to give you the instructions of this ritual. And now you can change the instructions to do whatever you want. I'm just giving you a template. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to write the word down. And then after this broadcast, I'm going to burn this paper and I'm going to release that word. And now every time I think of my vision, I'm going to say that word. And now it's the fulfillment of our magic word creation we did 6 months ago during Gemini season. Okay. And yeah, that's just the base level template. Whatever you want to add to this ceremony or whatever it is you want to take away or do, you can add on that as well. So basically, It doesn't have to be just one word, and it doesn't have to be one intention, but the purpose is to release the vision you've been intending over the ideas, the mindset, right? Is the word of Gemini word of boobs? Who knows? I wouldn't be surprised. I like that. I like boobs. Available. My word is available. Available. There we go. Yep. Only the realest people say it like that. So I understand. I get it. Bubbles. When do you say your chosen magic word? That's very okay. So this is where I want you to make that up. You can say your chosen magic word upon release. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend the next 2 weeks practicing the law of assumption. And I'm going to say it for the next 2 weeks, because not only are we breaking this through, we're setting up the new moon in Sagittarius. So I'm going to say this word, moon's going to go into Virgo. I'm going to say it even harder. And then once the moon goes into Sagittarius, I no longer have to say the word, or I can keep saying the word, or I can incorporate this word after the entire ritual. You could do it before. So this is a really good question. You could do it before, you could do it after, you could do it during. Mainly what we want to do is to take your word or your phrase and align it with your vision. Once you've done that, you could pretty much do what's up. Okay, what if you don't know what word to use? Beautiful. You don't even need to use a word. You can just have a sense, right? If, let's say, the vision that you have brings happiness and fulfillment, and you don't have a word that you want, then just feel fulfillment. Just feel happiness. Because the purpose of saying the word is to drive you in that feeling. So I'm going to say my magic word over and over and over and over for the next 2 weeks, and then activate that. Classic law of assumption. And if you want tools, click the link in the description box below. Check out my ultimate manifestation playlist, and you will be able to take advantage of amazing video resources that help you understand how to perceive this concept and law. Okay. So do you even have to do repetition? No, I'm only doing repetition because I want to. A lot of you don't need to do repetitions. That's the Virgo energy though. Yeah. A lot of you don't have to do repetition. A lot of you can just say it once and then see it. Me, I'm doing due diligence. I want to go all out, and I'm just going to, okay. Yes, and I might do nowhere and just spend saying I'm set for fucking life and adding twin. Dude, that's the most genius thing you can do. And now you want to integrate it in conversation. I'm set for life. Hey, what's up? How you doing? I'm set for life, baby. How you doing? And you're just now not just saying it, you're incorporating it. You're blessing everything you do with this word. Okay. And bird is the word, baby. And I think you're going to enjoy this. All right. My word is no word. Very Piscean. I like that. The no self, the no word. Okay. So that being said, let's talk about the next couple of weeks. And as I'm doing this, I want you to write your word. You can write it within a sigil. Okay. This is my magic word. You're welcome to share this if you want. Almighty, baby. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, baby. Almighty! I just did a transformation sequence. All right. And I'm going to put the Saturn glyph over it, and I'm going to burn that at the end. So that's it. We'll do a release ceremony before we end it, and then you can burn it after that, or before or during it. But that being said, we're going to go into the next 2 weeks. So, I have too much money. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. And what I'm practicing is doing affirmations in a natural way that's pessimistic, right? So even my negative emotions manifest for me. Oh, I'm too rich. Oh, why am I so rich? Why do I have all this money, man? Oh, I don't even know what to do with this money. Yes, your brain gonna be weird at first, but it's gonna get it. Oh, why are we just set for life? Why are we so fucking rich? I don't understand. How come we've never been broke ever in our life? I can't deal with this. And I'm so rich, I can't even put it in a bank account. I got people thinking I'm broke out here, but it's just, yo, thank you, Kobe. You just hooked it up. I would play with that one. And please don't be limited by one word or phrase. You can do as many as you want. We just want to anchor it on one. Or it could be a tarot card. Absolutely. Oh, how do I manage all of these millions? Why am I so happy? And now what these guys are doing are ask-formations. Ask-formations are really good. How, why am I so sexy? Why are we so brilliant? What am I going to do with the whole world? This abundance is blowing mine. Oh, this is crazy. See, that's it. Just get into the habit of aligning with this vision. And that's going to be the process of now coming into next week. So the moon is going to go through Cancer. And like we mentioned with the monthly peace report, the moon going through Cancer, enacting this Scorpio signature on Jupiter, is going to evolve and expand this quality of transformation. All right. Namely, now that you are truly focusing and adjusting your vision, and this full moon breakthrough is where, oh, now I truly see clearly. The moon in Cancer is going to apply what you're seeing, and so you feel it deeply. The application of this psychic power of your mind and the emotions that through the function of feeling this comes through is going to transform the meaning of what you're seeing. So this is saying the deep psychic understanding you're intuitively going to connect through is going to transform your awareness of the meaning of what you're seeing, because now you're truly breaking through the harvest of what you've been doing. And it's also going to circulate this grand water trine of a direct Mercury connecting with Saturn. So moving forward over the next 2 days, things are going to feel like they click. Okay. And you want to carry that forward and light the torch through Leo. So the moon in Leo, which is a Sagittarius signature in the season of Sagittarius. So this is an affinity period. The next couple of days is going to grand fire trine Chiron and Mars. So this feeling of why am I so set for life? What am I going to do with all this free time? Right? Yes. This feeling of still rocking the prosperity. Go to my community tab. I have this here if you want to, of course, check it out. Shout out to Colby. All right. Isn't it good? Everything always works out for me. It's so annoying. See, this is how you can literally let negativity work in your favor, because you probably feel more powerfully that way. But yes, feeling is the secret. Shout out to Neville Goddard. So yes, with that being said, I get everything I want all the time. Like I can't stop getting what I want. Wow. Nah, this is amazing. I slept on this. This is awesome. So yes, with that being said, you feel me? Like once the moon goes into Leo and you feel that click, you feel this alignment, you feel the flow of how it is you're going to transform your situation, how that reinforces your beliefs, how you feel more about that. Then the moon in Leo is going to light the torch, and it's going to show you what direction we're continuing to move forward. It's going to fill you with passion. It's going to invigorate the ways you are healing thyself, in knowing thyself. The opposition to Pluto, especially, okay, which puts you in a position to very powerfully and very realistically break through supernatural quality. But what we also want to keep into account is the square the moon in Leo is going to make to Uranus and Taurus, and the T-square that makes with, of course, Mercury. So this is also going to be a major breakthrough point, the final breakthrough of this breakthrough arc. Why every shot I take, it goes in. God, I'm so sexy. How dare you make me this sexy? Everyone can't keep their hands off of me. Listen, the more, like, please don't worry about being Delulu. Like, worry about having fun. Don't worry, like the more fun you have with this, the better. And I think this is it's just gonna get you into that habit. Chatty Gemini full moon, of course, because what else, right? So now after this, right, the moon in Gemini, Cancer, Leo is the breakthrough portion. And then after that, the moon is going to go into Virgo and it's going to revisit this 13-degree nodal exchange. So this is where we finally complete. So we have the breakthrough from moon in Gemini, Cancer, and Leo. And then we have the completion, the end of this cycle from Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio. Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio is going to produce the season 3 plot twist finale. And now, from now until next week, we're going to have Mercury finishing out of Scorpio. And shout out to Yaya, okay? It's amazing you've just joined. I know that you have placements at the very end of Scorpio. So for people who have like sun, moon, rising planets at the very final degrees of Scorpio coming into Sagittarius, I think this is definitely relevant to you because it's putting you in a position, regardless of the placements you have, to really tap in deeply with how all of these situations you have are transforming actively real time in front of your eyes. All right. And I think what's also really cool concerning that is this nature and quality of, by the time the moon goes into Virgo, like I showed for some of you who've just joined, the purpose of this is adjusting our focus. So I'm going to show you this. I want the camera to adjust. You see how the camera adjusted focus here? This is my sigil, by the way. So now from moon in Pisces to the moon in Gemini, you're going to see my face focus in the camera. Okay, it's focused on my finger. Come on, camera, autofocus. I know you see. There we go. Now you can truly see me. That's the full moon. So by the time the moon is in Virgo, this is going to complete now the practical, real understanding of this vision. We were fuzzy, moon in Pisces. Now we're truly sharp and we're understanding what we're seeing right now. And that applies to scenarios over the past 2 weeks. You are wondering what they mean. Now you're truly seeing what they mean. And in a week from now, you're going to understand how what you're seeing now is real, how you're shifting your behavior to align with what you truly see now, that you can put it into words. Okay. Prosperity won't fuck off. Leave me alone, Prosperity. You follow me everywhere I go. What is this? Why? Oh, you see how you hijack your emotions? So like when you get sad and you want to vent about how you really feel, you have to gaslight yourself. And you just have to be like, is this how you do this? No, but I'm suggesting just gaslight yourself. And the next time you're depressed, just be like, everything is just working out in my life and I don't know why. Especially when you don't feel it is when you have to do this, I promise you. Why? Everything just keeps working in my favor. And practice this. Wow, Fortune, why are you so obsessed with me? And actively see this. You know when you want to see a green car and then they just start showing up? Actively seeing this is lying a Gemini full moon thing too. It's a Libra thing if we want to talk about Libra, but you know, Gemini, we do this too. You know, Gemini full moon is it's a truth blaster thing, the truth that'll set you free. Okay. Unfortunately, that also looks like people lying their ass off, but it is what it is. Why do I have free tacos? I'm so rich. Rich people ask me for money. Why am I burdened with being so sexy? Why? All dramatic as hell. Okay, I love that. So it's beautiful. I can't stop being so rich. Why am I suffering with so much success? DJ Khaled. Why am I DJ Khaled now? It's crazy. So with that being said, guys, from now until next week, the Mercury is going to finish out of Scorpio. We're going to be increasing into the perfection of how deeply our brains will be psychoanalyzing down to the core and roots of issues. And that's where the opposition to Uranus over the next few days, while the moon goes into Leo, squaring, T-squaring both, this is going to build you up with unconventional ideas and thought processes, breaking through in a way that opens up so much more for you, so that by the time you're now sharply focusing with the moon in Virgo, Mercury is in Sag. And that's where now we apply this shift of perspective into Libra. And now we see who's in our entourage, who's rocking with us, who messing with us. You feel me? Ain't nobody messing with us, but you know who mess with you, like who likes you, right? And the moon in Libra is going to give us this balanced understanding relative to the moon in Cancer we're about to have of how we socially understand where our vision fits in with the right people. That's going to set up moon in Scorpio, which is going to accordingly release old feelings, outdated feelings, but especially with the moon opposing Uranus, it's definitely in line with the Grand Water Trine, going to be very revealing, especially relative to a lot of how what you've been working towards is now unconventionally breaking you through in epic proportions. Shout out to Sweet Chifa. Okay. So why do so many rich people trust me with so much of their money? I just don't understand. Gemini is going to stick together. No, it's supposed to be Libra. Libra was supposed to stick, not Gemini. It's Gemini, Libra, and Diabol Aquarius. All right. This is a great full moon ceremony. Apply techniques to attract our destinies, desires, and see in real time. I want to once again emphasize what she's saying about destiny here, because it's not necessarily a lie to say that. And why I'm saying that is because of the influence of the nodes. So by the time we now go to the new moon in Scorpio at 28 degrees, it's going to transform Uranus, all right, at 28 degrees. And this is going to transform our perception of this unconventional innovation of our own value. I think this will be an unexpected time to, of course, break through. Oh my God, to just break through personally into any investments you've made, or to either dip back into it or break through. Gemini. Oh my gosh, I should have never said that. It's Libra. It's never Gemini, right? Gemini, right? It's always peace dealer. Go and get some chicks. Never peace dealer. We have chicks we brought just for you. It's just not fair. I don't understand, man. I don't understand. And I'm talking about chicks, like baby chicken, like chick, 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 chick. I don't know what you thought I was talking about, but like, yes, that being said, all right. By the time we come into this new moon, we're applying this sharply true focus that we are perfecting through Virgo, and then it will be complete coming into the new moon. And we're getting ready to activate this new adventure. And by then, Neptune and Saturn are direct, Pluto's direct, and it's all systems go. Why does everyone want to join my harem? I don't understand. Why am I so magical? Okay. So as you can see, the more fun you have with this, the better. And this is where I want to once again revisit 13 degrees, baby. We have officially made it opposite. Right now, we're here. Okay. So this is the square with the nodes. And like Heavenly, Lady Heavenly said, Heavenly Houser. That sounds like 12 Houser. Everything that you are applying now, you activated the mindset 6 months ago in Gemini, Taurus 7 months ago, Aries 8-9 months ago. So this is you breaking through real time. Congratulations. We truly have made it. All right. And I think you're going to legitimately be asking, why am I so magical? This is going to bring to your consciousness subconscious influences you've been cooking for years. But your subconscious is like, no, don't let him see it yet. Your higher self has been cooking. And now you're going to see it for all it's worth. especially relative to the Saturn square, especially as Mars tightens the Saturn square to test whether what you're seeing aligns with what you believed March 17th and broke through September. So, in conclusion, now that we're at the full moon, right? Happy birthday, Michi. Happy solar return to Michi the Queen. Let's get it. Let's get it. Solar return vibes. All right. Moon going over the natal Gemini Mars. Let's get it. So no thing is one thing. Amen. And relative to this, I want you guys in taking this, right? Let's all see our intention that we saw 2 weeks ago right now. Okay. I want you to see it right now, just like someone said in the previous chat, where I think it was the Astro Guide. You said that you saw good news coming for me and that you saw us all celebrating. So that's what I see right now. We're all celebrating. We're sharing stories of how we made it, how we met each other, how we know each other. I just see all of you sharing testimony and so much good news, and we're just genuinely even happier than we already are now. I see some of you pulling up in luxury cars. Some of you are like, I don't even care about cars, but you pulled up in a whole Ferrari. I see you. That look nice. Ooh. But yeah, Shireen, yes. So I trust Shireen's vision as well. And I think I see Moon, Gemini, Sun, Sag. What we're doing here, as you see this vision, right? I want you to say your magic word. If you're just joining us, get a pen or a piece of paper or do this in your head. And I want you to see in your mind's eye what the finish line looks like, what success this year and around your whole life looks like for you. See it, feel it. I'm getting helmet. I'm getting helmet right now. I'm getting ahead of the sexuals. Okay, I'm ahead of the sexuals. And this is glorious. I feel like I'm blowing up. And it just, it feels amazing. It's a full body experience. And now I'm going to say the magic word that correlates with this vision. Ahead of the sexuals. Or M. Night Shyamalan. Don't be like Velma with Shenron. All right. And yes, imagine if with this vision, FIBJ, man, imagine with this vision, right? You're telling this to Shenron, and Shenron is saying, I shall grant your wish. And the Dragon Balls move forward. But yes, write the word or phrase or words or whatever symbol you want to put that reflects this. And I want you to say this word, Almighty. We are set for life, baby. I see it. And we're set for life in ways that don't even involve assets and money. Not saying that we don't have money, but I'm saying if all of your money were to be taken away, you still got it. You still set for life. You just need to snap your fingers. All right. So that's it. That's it. It was simple. We've done it. Now that you have this in your mind's eye, I want you to also set the intention that every single person else's intentions and what they've released, booyakasha, it has come true in the light of the highest good of all. All right, we rich, we never go broke. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Oh, sparkling zero. Okay. Cook. I love that. I got to check out that game. Thank you. Bless you too. That's what I'm talking about. This is knowledge of self. Shazam! Oh, nice. Magical view. Yeah, full moon Geminis look very magical. I remember being in Cali one day, Los Angeles, checking out my sister's performance because she's still acting out there. And I just remember seeing that full moon in Gemini. It was like around December, and it just looks so beautiful. And it's just stuck with me ever since. I just like to believe that, all full moon Geminis look magical, but I'm biased because I'm a Gemini too. But all full moons look beautiful, really. But that being said, that's it. We've done the ritual. Be sure to watch this, especially if you're just joining. You could check the replay. That's no problem. But you're never late. You arrive just on time. That's totally fine. You guys stay blessed as always. I think I'm going to schedule the transit talks for Venus and Mercury next week. And then instead of doing Mars and Sag, I'll do Mars and Capricorn. So we're bringing transit talks back, baby. And for those of you who are members of my school community, click the link in the description box below. It's free, baby. Astro 101, 102, and 103 are courses you can access right now. Astro 104 and every other course that comes after is for members only. But once we do the transit talks next week, at the end of the transit talks, we're going to hop over to the school community, right? And then we're going to do members only lives where we'll break down the transits for the zodiac signs. And then we can even throw down some cards. Back to the Peace Mobile, baby. Yep. So school me. Let's get it. You guys stay blessed as always. Thank you guys very much. Feel free to join the YouTube membership as well, although it's not mandatory. And I think this is quite an amazing Sag season. And thank you. Yes. What I've been doing too is just hanging on the bar. I'm going to challenge myself to hang on the bar for like a minute first and then up to 3 minutes. So I've been doing that instead. So do I have a link for the school? Yes. Click the description box below. You will see. Oh my God. No, it's supernatural. Thank you so much. Damn it. Dropping the ball there. I thought I updated this link. I'm so sorry, guys. So let me actually do that real quick. It's school.com/supernatural-2331. 2331. But let me just update this real quick. All right. So that should be it. If you refresh the page and you click the description box below, you will see the link to join my school. My school, school.com/ and that's SKOOL.com/supernatural-2331. Do negative pull-ups. Okay, yes. So negative pull-ups is where I start and then I go down, right? And then I go up and then I go down. All right, we'll do that then. So when am I burning the paper? I'm going to end the broadcast and I'm going to burn it immediately. I'm going to go out and burn it. So you guys stay blessed, okay? If anyone want to yeah, no. You guys stay you guys stay blessed as always. If any of you guys want to front me an eighth, you can hit my Venmo and my Cash App. I know someone who hooks me up with that for 20. So if you do, I'm gonna get that. Anyway, you guys stay blessed. I'm gonna roll a joy instead and burn it. That's also a really good ritual. Thank you and all. We are set for life. Let's do this. You guys stay blessed as always.